Hey guys, today I'm going to be playing Stanley the Stanley Parable. So I've actually never played this game before,
Where's the mouse?
and I'm trying it now.
I don't see the mouse. What happened?
What? Where's the mouse?
Mouse is invisible.
Where's the mouse?
I don't know. We have some technical difficulties. Mouse is right. Oh, no. Too much info. Too much info. Let's just confirm.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
It's not
Hang on. Hang on.
okay.
This game is going to tell you before we get started. Can I just see something?
Thank you for actually setting the clock both times. You booted up the game.
I already did that.
A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 o'clock and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times your setting are correct.
They're not.
They're not. Tell you what, let's I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time, how do you say it?
Next time you
No,
cooperative.
cooperative. Next time you boot up the game and see the screen, let's set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Alright, so what will happen? The Stanley Parable. Begin the game.
You don't have to follow his direction, or you have to follow his direction. I'll leave it up to you. No, don't click to skip.
Oh,
Now you don't know what to do. No, it doesn't matter.
hey, hello? Oh, hello, what do you do here?
Listen. Begin the game again. Listen very carefully because oh, you missed the best part. You missed the best part. You click the menu,
With the menu.
then begin the game.
Begin the game.
And listen very carefully.
Okay.
This is the story of a man
This
named
is a story.
Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through
What buttons?
desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly
Alright.
for this job.
So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
He was happy.
Is it going out of bounds?
And then one day, something
And
very
one day,
peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed
This
up to
game
give
so
him
much.
instructions, call a meeting, or even say
and I'm so happy
hi.
that you're going to play it.
Never in
They
all his
die?
years at the company had
No?
this happened. This complete isolation.
The announcer's
Something was
talking to
very
you.
clearly wrong.
Maybe you should do what he
Shocked,
says.
frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
He stepped out of his office.
So,
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No
Why
matter
is it
how hard
lagging
Stanley
so
worked,
much?
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Where is the meeting room? I have
Waiting
no
for there.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He
I have
entered
no
one.
idea where I'm
He
going.
entered the door on his left. So this is left and that is right. Which door do you want to take?
The left. I have no idea where I'm going.
Yet
Oh,
there
this is
wasn't
the
a single
meeting
person
room.
here
I
either.
got it right.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up
Well,
to
I
his
thought there was
boss's
a
office,
hole.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Is this his office?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got coming to a staircase.
He went up. You can
Stanley
also go
walked
down
up
the
stairs
stairs.
to his
Huh?
boss's
You can also
office.
go down the stairs.
I know.
Why don't you go down the stairs?
This is his office, right? Is this a hotel?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was
I'm
that
gonna
the
give you
keypad
tips.
behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley
Couldn't possibly have known this.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What is this place? Have you ever played this game, Dad?
I'm still playing this game.
Is this an elevator?
Who knows?
I never trust elevators. It could go down bad.
Good.
Oh, I have to trust the elevator. Hey, what if a monster comes like the figure when we end the doors? Loading, loading, loading.
You don't have to do what the
Descending
narrator
deeper into the
says.
building, Stanley realized he felt a
So
bit
if he says
peculiar. It was a
Stanley goes
stirring
left,
of
you can go
emotion in his
right if you
chest,
want.
as though he
I
felt more
want to
free
do what
Okay,
he
sure.
says.
to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel
Wait,
this
am I going
way
to die?
when for years it had never
I
occurred
don't
to
know.
him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Are you listening to what he says?
What is
Stanley walked
it?
straight ahead through the large
Mind
door
control
that read
facility?
Mind
Oh,
Control
there's an escape.
Facility.
You saw that?
Do I control minds here?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Don't show white
The strength
picture.
of
Don't show white pictures. Don't show white pictures.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Fired,
Each bore the
fired.
number of an employee in the
What
building.
was your number?
Stanley's co-workers.
My number was
427.
427.
Individuals reduced to images on a screen.
That's
Of
my
Stanley,
room, I think.
eternally
Oh, that's my
lost in
room, I
space
think.
where
Yeah, it's a
freedom meant
possibility.
nothing.
Or 427, right?
Yes, you're right here.
Yeah, that's my room. Everyone is gone. Literally everyone is gone.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was
Wait,
it
where am I
impossible?
going?
Had he truly
That's a
spent
very
his
good question.
entire life utterly
Where are you
plain to
going?
the world?
I have no idea.
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
What do I
And as
do?
the cold
I have no
reality of his
idea.
past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this
Are you
machine
listening
would
to what he
never
says?
again exert its
No.
terrible power
It's
over another
important to
human
listen to
life,
what he
for
says.
he would
He's
dismantle
literally
the
saying what to
controls
do.
once and for all.
Controls or sit.
What do I do? Do I go to the facility power?
Sure, why not?
Hmm.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Loading.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Off.
You're
Off.
supposed to let it go. Turn
You're
the
ready to turn it
controls
on.
off and leave.
Now it's
If you want to
controlling
throw
you.
my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
I can't
I'm
hear.
afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated
Are you listening to what he
the
says?
emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is
Maybe
activated
this game is a little bit
without
too
proper
difficult for
DNA
you.
identification, nuclear detonators
Maybe I
are
was
set
just
to
a little
explode,
bit
eliminating the
too
entire
early to
complex.
introduce this game to
How
you.
long until
Nuclear?
detonation? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it,
Off.
Stanley?
I said
It's your
off.
time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better.
I
than
am going
What a
away.
shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about
Where?
you, about me, where we're going.
There.
No.
What all
No,
this
no, no.
means, I barely know
You
where
just
to
looked at
start.
it! Come on.
What's
Other
that?
side, other side, other side, other
You
side,
both
other
know
side.
where your
You tried to...
co-workers are.
You can't
And
see.
then where solace before you're obliterated.
Closed!
All right, I'm in a
This.
Yes, that
You're gonna
door.
die anyway. I'll tell you exactly.
Oh,
what happened.
I thought you
I
went to another
waited.
door.
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it,
Oh
I
no.
simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times,
How many
I
pens?
let the office
How
sink
many
into the
seconds do you still
ground,
have?
swallowing
I can't go
everything
in.
inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this though, this version of it
52
is actually
seconds.
rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this
After
so
30
much.
seconds, I'm going to tell you how to play the game,
To
okay?
hell with it.
Okay.
I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
What? Did it start
Running
again?
from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every
He
little
gave
thing
me
in this
extra,
room. These
extra
buttons.
time.
No,
This
these
nice of
colored
him.
ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just
Oh,
seconds
no.
ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
He
This is
turned
a
off all the
challenge,
powers.
a tragedy.
Oh no.
You wanted to control
And you have
this world that
30
is
seconds
mine,
left.
But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you
What have I done?
to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same.
Is it
All a
close?
part of the joke.
8 seconds.
I
7,
won't be laughing at every
6,
second of your
5.
inevitable life from the
It's not gonna. It's not going to scare you or whatever.
I say happily ever
Oh.
Okay. Let me tell you how to play the game. Listen very carefully. Do you know what thinking outside the box means?
What?
It means that you don't have to follow instructions. You have to be creative. Like for example, when he says do this, you don't have to do that. You can do something else. That is thinking outside the box. That is what is important in this game. He said go to the meeting room.
all of his co-workers
All
were
his
gone.
coworkers were
What could it
gone.
mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Stanley
room.
decided to go to
Perhaps
the
he had
meeting room.
simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. Let's continue walking, and I'll give you the first
Stanley
clue.
went around touching every little thing in the office,
Continue.
but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story.
And right before you enter here, stop and listen to him. No, no, yeah, yeah.
When Stanley came
Stop.
to a set of 2 open doors, he
He
entered
entered
the
the
door
door on his left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Stop.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour
Stop.
after all, just to spend a few moments here.
Just
in
to
this
spend a few
immaculate,
moments in this
beautifully constructed
immaculate,
room.
beautiful constructed
Stanley
room.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
So I do.
If you want to continue, just continue.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley
But
took
wait,
the
now you have
first open
again
door on
2
his
choices.
left.
You can go to the door on your left, or you can go straight. What do you want to do?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to
Stop.
the opposite door.
Go back, go back,
and
go
on
back.
track.
Again, you can go that way, or you can go with the lift.
I was going that way.
Do whatever you want. You don't have to be creative. Think outside the box
Okay.
and listen to what he says.
I won't list.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
But
He
Stanley
wanted
didn't
to
want.
wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go,
Stop and listen.
From here, it's, left.
Are you sure? Because there might be another door.
This won't open.
Look behind you. No, there's only one option to do that.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right.
Stop.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
You broke the gate.
Let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Wait, can I open this door? What?
Oh, you're back in this room again.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
I'm gonna
Stanley,
leave you alone.
try.
Think outside the box.
Okay.
Okay?
We just have to get back
Think
to,
outside
oh,
the box.
who am I kidding? It's all
This
rubbish
game
now.
has a
The
million
story is
possibilities to
unusable.
finish. A million.
Rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute
I
ago.
didn't.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Alright. I'm back where I started.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha!
Ish.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What's happening?
Now this,
Huh?
well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
I had no idea I just won.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
Where's the
I
button
have
to
restart.
stop this? Yeah.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any... Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Will you stop restarting? The Stanley Parable Adventure line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know.
What?
How about this direction?
How about that direction?
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I don't know.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I can't go in there.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep
Why
restarting. I don't want to
do
forget what's
you
going on. I don't want to be
have
trapped like this.
to
I won't restart the game. I won't do it.
restart?
I won't do it. I won't do it.
Oh, once.
And the timer stopped?
Huh?
Does that mean,
How?
did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Ooh.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I literally can't see a thing. Oh no, it's the elevator part again. Take me to the destination. Loading, 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 loading. Low.
Stanley walked straight ahead.
Narrator, can you stop talking? Left.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret?
We've been playing 30 minutes. Enough is enough.
Okay.
No. Finish this set and then stuff. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So I have no idea what this game is about, guys. I don't know what to do.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
It's like a horror game, this game is like a horror game, but it's not.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Silvery power.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never...
What happens? Did the game end? Did the game just end?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I have no idea.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Did I just win the game by accident?
And yet,
oh, that was not accident actually.
Slowly opened. Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Did I?
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
And open a lot faster.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation.
Did I just win the game?
The new path before him. This was exactly the
Oh, I
way
just won the
might know
game.
that things were meant to happen.
Woo!
And Stanley was
Was
happy.
happy. Alright, so this was a long video. And it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never. Huh, huh,
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a
nah.
matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
You're lying, I have to do all of this over again?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh no.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
To do it all again. I want to exit. I want to exit. Ooh. I hate you, game. That was nothing, guys. That was nothing. Oh, that was nothing, guys. That was nothing. That you don't see anything. I literally didn't even move
Okay, they know
anywhere.
the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons.
Thank you guys
Doors
for
open to
watching.
hidden passageway.
Don't forget
Full
to.
of surprise.
Oh, oops. Oops. It's a new. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video, guys. Peace.